Hello everyone, this is Heroes Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Zhang Let's Play. We continue for episode 23 from turn 99 in the autumn season of 219. So, last time we took the capital seat of the Kingdom of Wei, and we are also setting up for a take of the Wu's capital by using a bit of spies to get ourselves the Changsha commandery and then using our cash to buy up most of Lingling from Zhuge Liang's splinter faction. It's a very interesting faction. I'm going to wait till the court eases up with our spy slots, as most of them are returning. We're not able to assassinate Liu Bei for some reason, and that's fine. I think we'll do an interference run and then build up some more points. Just wait for next turn, and we'll see if we can kill him or not. It's not a big deal if we can't. We're basically going to keep her for now as everyone else comes back. In the meantime, because of our mercenary contract for 8 more turns, we can try to buy some land from him as well. So there's a lot of choices, but we want the one in Nanhai. It's going to be quite pricey, but it's definitely affordable. We can give him some weapons, we can give him some armor. There's a lot of choices we can do here. I think we're going to give him weapons. The silver ones really aren't going to get used, especially the ones that are polearm. We have so many to replace that, and we're going to make a huge payment. It's going to take a lot of cash to make him say yes. But we have over 100k, so doesn't matter how much it takes. We'll make it work. Alright, we hit that peak. 70k-ish range. Let's do 70 to 50. Perfect. And then the rest we're going to have to do per turn payment, which usually we don't do, but it's not a big deal just because our per turn payment is so healthy in a sense. Barely a scratch. And we also really need this food because our food production is shaky at best. Do we downgrade this or do we just keep this? Because we get 8 food production, but if we swap it, we only get 6. We get a little bit more income, but it's really not what we want. So we don't need that. This army here is going to move here first. This is the closest route to their capital. We'll heal on the way, and then we'll swap the units to what we want, and they will heal up in 1 turn. We're also hoping to dump Zhao Yun, Guan Yu, and Zhang Fei down here as well. So that would be quick. I think we keep that as it is. Alright, the rest of the money will be spent towards units, as we are probably going to pump out more armies. Now, this fight here went really well for us last time. Do I want him to back? Yeah, I want him back in control because he has a better capture rate. But we're going to use one of these armies with the siege weapons to first take down Chen. At this point, I don't think we have to fight any siege battles. They're just going to be a little bit too long. Not really worth our time. So we're just going to brute force this. Oh, Guan Qiujian. First time I've seen him. He's 19. This is 219. He's not born in the year 200. He would be quite an outstanding general in the north. He's too young. He's playing the game really late. His greatest task would be the conquest of the Korea Peninsula, much later on in the Wei Dynasty period. But he was a tutor for Cao Pi. His father was the imperial architect, and he would have a huge influence for Cao Rui, who actually, no, he's the tutor for Cao Rui. His father was the architect for Cao Pi, which made him the tutor for Cao Rui. And Cao Rui really valued him. He's the one who sold him on the idea that instead of focusing on Shu and Wu, which are giant kingdoms that's hard to take down in one go in order to try to match what your father and your grandfather did in terms of conquest. Let's start with something small and wipe out the Gongsun clan, the kingdom of Yan. So pretty awesome to see him, but he might just die here. Or release him. He also led a late rebellion against the Sima clan later on, before the after the coup, but before the usurpation. We're gonna lose food, I bet, taking this settlement. 19, negative 19. We're gonna have to downgrade a lot of things. There's no reason for us to keep such high-level commanderies at this point. Man, our post-battle loot is insane. It just went back to 80-something K after that one fight. I'm gonna bring this down all the way to a small city. Still straining our food quite a bit, but there's a lot of food counties nearby that we can snatch up. I don't think we need to chase them. If we take all their land and they can't heal, it's pretty much the same thing. This is a level 3. Right. This is the force that might cause some problems. We're gonna pop out. We don't want to be inside. We can convert that, and black market's fine. Alright. Food is a healthier level. They took some damage, but we can still chase down. We'll see who has the most limited movement. Given that they have trebuchets, they're probably not going to be super fast. Nice easy ambush. We're just picking them off through delegates here. They tried. They gave us a good fight last episode, but their times are up. Yeah, because we can pick them off in ambush, they can't really help each other. Zhang daughter? I mean, her mother would be Lady Xiahou, so coming back to the Kingdom of Wei makes some sense. Homecoming of sorts. We'll take that gold armor. Why not? 0% capture rate on Zhang. Ooh, they did drop an item for us. And his horse. Let's see what we got. Wooden ox and flowing horse. Zhuge Liang's invention for supplies, which in this case is loot for us. Alright, so no one can really go into the forest, and we don't really want to chase them that way. Yeah, we have artificial food boost with the sharing the spoils, and the moment we take that off, it goes down, which is why our food fluctuates so much. I don't think I need to chase them over there. Their new capital is in Guangling. Interesting. We're going to pop out over here. Our naval forces are probably not going to be going towards the south, as we have a new plan. So we're going to go and attack Guangling here. There we go. Get them on land. I think that's the key. And then these that are behind, they can land next turn. I don't want them to march and land. I mean, with 2 armies, we can withstand this force when they do come at us. And we'll just carve up Guangling, pick up a few more territories to get our 95 county count. Speaking of that, our western forces can also help out. They should have insane movement. Now, since we're not going to replenish on enemy land, might as well try to go a little farther. We have military access with Zhang, so this shouldn't be a problem. Ah, right, Guan Yu's daughter. Right, they're on the field. Zhuge Dan took most of the generals, because most of them were pissed off. We summoned them for public order issues. They will deal with it next turn. I think that's the only commandery that have strong public order issue. We can get some more food, I guess. He can be. I mean, he's a general on the field, I think. Yep. I mean, once you have poison volley, your purpose is pretty set. Alright, we have some really bad public order locations. I think going tall is starting to come back and hurt us a bit. We don't really need to go tall. Our economy can just literally be post-battle loot and we'll be just fine. But I think it's a little too late to change it. We'll just try to pump out food wherever we can. And not go too crazy with the buildings at this point, because there's just really no point. Now, just because the generals didn't come back, doesn't mean we shouldn't use our seasonal deployment down south. Oh, that's a misclick. We don't want this anymore. This is from Faction Council events. Alright, so all that got taken care of. We have quite a few choices. He should be interesting with his skill tree. Let's summon... I think this is Yuan Xi's son with Lady Jin. And then Liu Bei's first wife. We don't have any more interesting cavalry units. If we stick with cavalry here, it's going to be just bandit raiders. Which really isn't that great. So I think I'd rather have Protector of Heaven. We're going to need some siege weapons to take on this battle here. Oh, he's a D? It's a Western Normatic group. Alright. We're good. I think we can just proceed now. Oh, they signed a peace deal. We're not going to respect the peace. Oh, he wants us... Did he vassalize them? He did. I'm not ready for war with him yet. So we will have to peace out with Wei. How do we get our 95 counties? We have to accept. He has a stack right here. Huh. Makes things a little bit more complicated. We could just betrayed them together on the same turn. That's the easy part. We just reset our army so that they're targeting a county each, and we'll just grab the counties. Fight Ma Teng. That's okay. We could do it. We're fighting. We're getting paid for the fight, but we'll wait. Maybe we'll find something against them. Ooh, a mountain cleaver. I mean, we have so many gold items. It's just hard to find people. I mean, we're gonna dump them on somebody soon. Lady Me wants to join us. Thank you. Yanbai Hu, it's gonna be hard to reduce down. Maybe we can get Guan Yinping. Maybe we can get Guan Xing. Guan Xing is ready at 27. Can we assassinate? We cannot. It's not because, I mean, it's claiming the satisfaction is the issue. But I don't think so. We also can't target the whole faction either. There's like apparently no one that's angry now. At this point, let's just keep her. Let's drop Guanxing to 0. I mean, either he leaves or he comes as a spy. Drop her a little bit as well. See if there's a chance. Nope. Alright, who's heir? No one. Randomly generated heir if he does leave. I kind of want to go down back with us. Yeah, I might call him back. Maybe next turn. We don't have enough deployment anyways right now. Alright, we got the crew. I'm gonna check their items to see what they still have. We really just don't have good cavalry, unfortunately, so all our vanguard's gonna just be running infantry as well. Run something interesting? I guess we can. Why not? These are not very good. Unbreakable, but also no damage. People's Warband at least has the damage. Alright, he has his invincible set. Very nice horse. I guess the bow, yeah, it's not bad. We don't need Philosopher on him. Take this for... No, that doesn't give him any additional stats. Take this for a bit of stat boost, I guess. Jade Chaser. Dragonhorn. A unique bow. Sequencer. Okay, this is from Yanao Minchou. No problem. Satisfaction. So, Liu or Zhuge had them with a lot of satisfaction items. It's kind of smart, but it didn't work out for him. Oh, you can have the red hair back. Do we not? We don't have the red hair. We don't have the red hair. Fatigue immunity. Let's give him something more unique, because we don't have the set bonus anyways. We'll deck them out. Ran out of swords. We don't need industry income anymore. Maybe we should strip one of those satisfaction items. Or maybe just swap to it next turn. And then this army that's coming down. They're actually fully healed. We gave them items. So they're ready to go here. We have no more deployment slots. We have Jianyong still. Guess Zhuge Dan can come back. Yeah, we're fine. We had to peace out, which is also fine. We're gonna trespass like crazy. So basically, one army here. You with the siege weapon go towards Guangling. Liu Bei is also part of the vassalage, so we can declare war on him at the same time. And then this army can go towards the farmland. We can't siege any of these down, but they could potentially attack us. Let's take care of the rebels here first. Siege targets, nothing too strong. I mean, I guess we could go to Sapi if we want. We also have siege weapons. There's also Donghai. We probably need to provide some help with Donghai. They actually do need to heal. Gotta rebuild our loot. We'll take this livestock. Yeah, I really don't think it's defended. Alright, so all their posturing is good. Nothing to do with spies for now. We can pick up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, probably 9, 10 in one turn. That should be enough. They can get into position. We don't need that mustering bonus anymore. They can get in, get a bit more. Alright, so that's good. What's the chance of them attacking us in between this turn? Our food deal expires this turn. There's a regular payment. There is a trade deal. There is a chance that they just cancel all that and fight us. They don't like us. But we wouldn't really mind that at this point. We'll see if we can buy some land or maybe grab a vassal. Lady Shi quite easy. We have to negotiate peace for them with Kingdom of Wu. I just saw that they were at war. Same thing. We probably don't need to negotiate this peace. We can pay most of this. 50k, is that enough? Wow, he doesn't need much money. 20k? And then a few items. We can do one food. Sure.
从长计议，只好如此。
Peace deal into a vassalization. That also works. The territory, I think, would count.
今天先认了，不过明天你给我小心点儿。我方同意了。
By owning 95 counties, maybe we actually do have to own them. We're about 12 short. I mean, we can always buy land. Especially with factions that are relatively friendly to us. Okay, maybe not their food. That's usually hard to buy.
欢迎，朋友。老友来访，甚是欣慰。
That's manageable. Yeah, smaller faction without a lot of money, a lot easier to deal with. Does that mean we can buy other territories that you have? Right, we just don't border anything at this point. Just want to see how much these would all cost. Alright, the 27 maybe. With him, it's just that we have to throw a lot of cash, which might not work.
妙啊！
This might work. Yeah, this definitely will work. Yeah, I think we can buy up to the point where once we do declare war, we could easily get our required amount. I think he's about 22k-ish. Even less. Oh, actually, much less, right? 12k-ish? 10k-ish, okay. And then maybe 500, maybe 1,000 at most.
如你所愿。
又是你这厮！
很高兴与你见面。
That's nice. That's definitely affordable.
你我已达成共识，请进，朋友。 我还以为你死了，那就快点吧。
A little pricey. We could have taken it by force. Oh well. Keep Dad alive. Alright, we should have enough. Let's just end turn here. No need.
甚善，再会。
Alright, Zhuge Liang should be with us now. Or not. Coming back. Alright, Jianyong has his sword from MTU. I think we can downgrade this now. Did we chase anyone away? He's at 0 points. So they're using the 2 eunuchs. You can see auxiliaries from people in power. So the 2 eunuchs are with them. And they're using it. Lady Mi's heir. I'm not going to summon her back. Maybe I'll have her try assassination. Zhuge Liang's coming back already. I mean, that's the only thing we can sort of try. And then target a single one. And then just wait for points. We'll swap their units. Oh, these are Imperial Defenders. We'll keep those. Having some shielded infantry with turtle formation, not terrible. We can remember Liu Biao with them. Yeah, as Bandit faction late game, there's just nothing we can run except for these guys. Or we could run other things, they're just so much more efficient. Alright, we want to keep our loot low so that we can hit them from afar. Zhuge Liang's probably not gonna make... I mean, we can summon him in just so that he can participate. Alright, so they're fine. That's enough to take what we want. We probably can't take that with a single army. We'll double team that. This is free. This is free. We want to double team this. No base capital. They also have siege. We'll take Xiapi as well. They're gonna defend that. They can. They might pull farther away. We might not have to worry about that defense. And that is not something we have to worry about either. We'll lose some loot so that we don't lose movement. What are we doing out west now? We could attack Liu Bei's territory here. Yeah, that's fair. That might be all we can do. Zhuge Liang's gonna come back most likely next turn. We'll be able to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We'll grab 8, and then the Emperor Sea will be 9. And with that, get us there. Yep, 96. So we're good enough. One of those locations could have a problem and we'll still be fine. Let's continue. His vassal pulled his army away. Wei Yan decides to come over and join the fun. Former faction Liu Bei. Could be a spy, but oh, is Chen Dao also there? Oh no, Chen Chao. Would have been interesting. We're gonna grab Wei Yan and put him with Zhuge Liang here. Well, Zhuge Liang's retinues are so bad. I mean, they're not going to be ready for this fight, but we're going to get things started now. Maybe we give them one more turn just so they can participate. But at this point, I'm not even sure if we're actually going to fight this one or just delegate it, because do they have much? So-so? I'll give them a turn. I'll let them heal up. Cancel that. Any shifts in spy activity we cannot kill. See, they're not actually above 80, so they're not listening to whatever this is. We just can't kill. Maybe it has to do something with the fact that both splinter factions, they're in a civil war. So something might be up with assassination because of that. That could be a guess. Yeah, they pulled the army away. Actually, we should attack. Who needs trustworthy at this point? He liberated them. He didn't defend them. Wow. Abandoned them. Alright. We're gonna get our land. It may be capture Diaochan, who knows? There's a shot. She's willing to join. We released her a couple times, so not super surprised there. You can die now. Alright, so we rescue Diaochan at the end there. Not bad. Maybe a few more surprises. Oh, Yin Li. He's a bandit from the Taishan region. Wu Tu, advisor of Yuan Shao. Ah, you live long enough. That's no threat. Oh, we didn't declare war against them. We're going really untrustworthy here at the end. The big backstab moment. Also liberated. What kind of vassal liege is this? Gives up on all his... How does he have Imperial troops here? Oh, he upgraded it through the Faction Council event? Because he's not one of the 3 kingdoms. I am not sure if I can win this delegate here. This one might be a bit tricky. Oh, no, we can win it handily. Protector Heaven really shines in delegate fights. I don't need you. And then we can chase Soldier and just kill him. Don't even have to worry about the counterattack. Captured and executed. We removed Liu Bei from this area. He's down in the south now. I think he only has the bottom area after we take this. Yep. And then Guangling is ours. I think the approach here would just be an ambush. We don't have to take Guangling there. The double stack, we don't really have to deal with them. Alright, so we took everything we wanted there. We can probably reach that next turn. Not sure we can win that delegate fight against a mine. Liu Bei is here, interesting, with nobodies, because we took everybody that is somebody. Oh yeah, of course. Alright, one army is not enough. You liberated everyone else. Let's do 2 armies. Can you guys march? That way we get to go down at least part of it. And 关于张飞赵云, I think that's enough. Yep. And I think we win.
万民之声不可小觑，让他们死得体面一些。
所谓命运，皆由兵刃和鲜血所写。诸侯包藏乱心，天下不堪再受其乱。诸侯的篡位闹剧以失败告终了。张燕不受神器桎梏，选择另辟蹊径。如此一来，他便获取了天命。所谓天下大事，分久必合。天子知承天命，顺天而治。圣朝厚德，国祚永延。
Alrighty. Let's take a look at some statistics. Zhang Yan personally fought in 78 battle. Our wife is longest service. Despite all the starting superstitious event, minus 50 satisfaction hits, we kept her as our wife. And we came out ahead. We're already 68, so it's kind of a minor miracle we didn't die to old age. Starting trigger at 60. Shenpei won us a few duels at the later half of the game. It's hard to win duels when we're using so many mods just because the AI have so many gold weapons. Obviously with our abilities. I'm surprised her ability got so many kills. I guess Poison Volley, it's hard to keep track of the actual kills from Poison, because only the direct arrow damage would be considered. We have just 96. Everything went according to plan. A lot of population, probably more than we wanted. I think in hindsight, we probably don't need any tall commandery. A tier 4 tribute hall is more than enough, and we can basically just turn those into post-battle loot income which I wonder if they do keep track of correctly here. Total income from commandery 1.8, from looting and sacking 1 million. I guess this would be our post-battle loot. It's not as much as what we made from commandery, but it's still a sizable portion compared to a regular campaign, and that's pretty much what carried us. Every time we're short on money early on, we just basically fought, and then we turned those money into well-built commanderies, which gave us quite a bit of income. We also learned a few things about Bandit sub-county buildings where black market apparently don't stack. We recruited a ton of units. In the end, it's just basically Protector of Heaven spam, which essentially is how Bandit's faction play at the end, sadly. We don't have high tier unit, which makes sense. We could stick to low tier units and just fought our way, but I figured during the mid game we had plenty of those fights where we used Bandit units against the Imperial units that were recruited by Total, and so it's our turn to use something better at the end. And once we had the really strong armies, you know, we fought a few fights with them, a few big fights, and then the fights where we are, you know, have the manpower advantage and the quality advantage, there's just really no point to fight them, which is why we delegated our way through this final episode here. It was a very fun experience. This is the last base game faction that I haven't played on the channel that we played. It's not going to be the final Let's Play. Don't misread that. There's a lot of factions that we actually haven't played from the DLC, and I think we'll try new stuff as we move forward. There's also plenty of mods that we can try. I think for the next Let's Play, it's going to be a community poll. It's not going to happen right away because I want to reduce the number of uploads I have on the channel going forward. So I'm going to try to finish up the Warhammer 3 Let's Play with the Chaos Dwarfs. Should be a fun one, getting the 4 relics and building our drill to satisfy that campaign condition. So hope you guys interested, tune into that one, and we'll come back with more Three Kingdoms after that. So until next time, bye!